All right, guys, gentlemen, ladies, you are welcome to this amazing presentation about the 7 little known but the highly profitable businesses you can start, grow, and make huge profits in 2021 and beyond. My name is Douglas Innocent, and I will be an anchor for this presentation. I'm so excited to bring this presentation to you because many people around the world, many people in my country have not taken advantage of the revolution of the internet. When the internet took the world by storm in the early 70s, many people never took advantage of it until it became popular in 2000 or thereabout. Before then, many companies, during that period, many companies took advantage of the internet and has become multi-billion-dollar industries. Companies like Apple, I'm talking about companies like Amazon, talking about companies like Google, Facebook. These are multi-dollar industries that took advantage of the internet revolution and made billions of naira. We, at this end of the spectrum, are still sitting down doing nothing about taking advantage of how to do businesses on the internet. So in this part of the world where I come from, when people see that you are doing internet business, they say you are doing scam. There's a word we call people that do internet scam. We call them Yahoo, or we call them G-boys. So the moment they see that you are the only thing they know, the only business that most people know that is done on the internet in this part of the world is Yahoo, internet fraud, internet scam. However, the internet has been powering businesses all over the world, raking in huge amounts of return on investment for businesses. So what are you doing with the internet? I'm asking you. What are you doing? Are you taking advantage of it? Or you are just sitting down doing nothing? If you are sitting down doing nothing, that is horrible. That is, by the way, but now that you have seen this video, I think it will revolutionize the way you think. It will revolutionize your thoughts. Let me take your mind backwards. Whenever you think of making money, whenever you think of paying your bills, the first thing that comes to mind is how to get a job, because that is how you have been trained to think. That is your mindset. You go to school, even the school curriculum is structured in a way that you are not innovative. Your thinking capacity is not there. They just taught you to come. The lecturer will come to the class, put something on board, expect you to memorize them, so that when you come set an exam, he expects you to memorize it and bring it and put it and replicate it for him. That is the thing. The brain has not been put to work when it comes to innovation. So, but then whenever you leave the school, you are just dependent on an employer to give you a job. You are not innovative. The training should be that as you are in the school system, as you are moving from level 1, 400 level, 200 level, you are having the capacity to generate money on demand by yourself and springing up small businesses and small startup entrepreneurs all over the world. That is how the training should be. And we know this type of training is deliberate because they will not allow you to know how to generate money on demand. So in this video, I'm going to show you these 7 online business models that you could replicate, deploy them, and make huge profits from now onwards. This video presentation is divided into 7 video series for the 7 online business models. Each of the business models will make up one video. So when you download the videos, be careful, download all the videos so that you see how these business models are and you can see the one that best suits you, so you can start with them. I advise you to start with one at a time for these business models. When you master one, you now move to the next online business model, so that you now create multiple streams of income for yourself. Of course, depending on how you see it, each of the business models sometimes can create multiple streams of income. You can create multiple streams of income from each business model. So let's continue. Within the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the 7 little known but proven and highly profitable businesses that can make you anything from $1,000, that is 500,000 naira in my local currency, or to $2,000, about 1 million naira in my local currency, or even 5,000 naira, $5,000 and beyond. These business models has the capacity to give you a minimum of $1,000 per month. Okay. Now, when you hear these figures, you might say, "Wow, how is it possible?" Wait and listen and see. These businesses are referred to as little-known businesses because they are not the generic type of businesses that most people are aware of. In this part of the world where I come from, Nigeria, my beloved country, if you have seen this video from any part of the world, I'm a Nigerian, probably Nigerian. So in this part of the world where I come from, the generality of the population do not know about these type of businesses. So that's why I say they are not a generic type of business, because the generic types of businesses all over the world are businesses that are the brick and mortar type of businesses. They are the conventional type of businesses where you need to leave your house, you go to work, maybe you have an office space, you have a shopping mall, you have a shop or wherever where you sell cloth linings, sell food or whatever, or an office space. These are not this type of businesses. These businesses are solely powered by the internet, because the internet has changed the way businesses are being carried out. With the advent of the internet, you can push your businesses to people to see. The internet made it possible for people to make payments on the internet, receive payments on the internet, generate invoices on the internet. So I can be here and I push my products to somebody in the United States and I get paid right from the comfort of my home. So I can be working from home and making money right from the comfort of my home without leaving an inch from my bedroom or from my sitting room. Okay, so apart from that, they do not need a lot of capital for you to get started, and they are highly profitable as well. These business models do not need you to have lots of capital. So traditionally, when you want to start a business, you think of, I need about 5 million naira, I need about 10 million naira. I don't have this kind of money, I need to go to bank. The bank will put you through some series of protocols and expect you to bring collateral. Sometimes even with the collateral you cannot get the money. These business models do not require you to have lots of capital. Just with the skill that you have from this business and very little capital, you can get started. One Educate started a side business with one of them in August 2017 with just 50k and made about 400k back that same month. This was one of the case studies by my first mentor when I started this business. My first mentor, this was one of his case studies, and it was a real case study. So when you begin to see these figures and you begin to say, how is it possible? These are real figures. Stand by, wait along, you see more. And if you think that this is a hearsay, then you should just quit this presentation now and trash it. Because it's only your mindset that can limit you when it comes to the potentials of these types of businesses. It's only your mindset. Truly, it's truly only your mind. It's only your mind that can make you think that it's not possible. I said these businesses can make you a minimum of 500,000 naira per month. That's about $1,000, because that is the lowest amount of money many that have mastered these business models are making. If you master these business models, there are months that you can rake in $10,000, bad months $2,000, good months $15,000, right from the comfort of your home. If they can do this, you too can. But this presentation alone won't be enough for you to get started. This presentation will give you the basic details of each of these businesses and what to do if you are interested in any of them. Now it is left for you to go ahead and work at them. So these business models I'm introducing to you is an overview or an introductory aspect of these business models. I will present them to you in such a way that you will see how this business model works. It's now left for you to say, okay, yeah, I'm comfortable with this business model and I want to start with this. And I advise you to start with one business model at a time so that you don't get an overload, so you don't lose your focus. Don't do many things at a time. You start with one business model and grow from there. When you master one business model, you now move to the next business model so that you can generate multiple streams of income. From time to time, as you have downloaded my videos and I've sent it to your emails, I'll be send you emails that contain articles, blog posts, videos, product recommendations from time to time. All these are about moving you closer to a point where you become in full control of your income. When it comes to becoming full control of your income, this word full control of your income is one of my slogans that I use because I want to be in full control of my income. I don't want my income to be in the hands of the bureaucrats. I don't want my income generating potential to be a function of the big players, the government, the bureaucrats, the multinationals, or the employers of labor. I want to be in control of my income so that I can generate money on demand. So that you don't need to tell me you give me one salary for, you pay me one salary for 5 years, 7 years, 2 years, 3 years. I'm earning one amount of salary without increment. So that you don't tell me that my services are no longer required when I'm not ready to leave the job. You don't sack me at your own will. So you have to be in full control of your income. So if you have the knowledge to be in full control of your income, that is the best thing that you can do to yourself and to your future. And the most important thing is that this being in full control of your income with internet-based businesses also come with amazing freedom that comes with it. It comes with amazing freedom. So you see yourself automating this business, because for the beauty of these business models is that you can automate them. Of course, we'll come to it why freedom is one of the end thing about online businesses. Now, before we begin to go through these businesses, I want you to know something very important. That regardless of what your thoughts are about the economy, what you should know is this. Indeed, there is more than enough money everywhere. You are only beclouded by your thoughts, by your mindset, by how you are being structured, how you are being trained. So our training is go to school, get a job, go to school, get a job, go to school, get a job. So that is how the mindset is. So you can only be limited by a mindset. There is enough money everywhere. Okay, of course, there is enough money everywhere. What matters is how you can strategically position yourself to grab your own share of the piece of the pie, the piece of the money in circulation, and grab it consistently. And one of my mentors will say that if you are broke right now or your income is very little, the reason is because you either don't know this truth that I just talked about, or you just don't know where the money is or how to get it. You don't know where the money is or how to get it. A very important point to know. Before we continue further, let me give you a very important advice. If you must succeed with these internet-based business models, and indeed all internet-based businesses, the internet business is not an AWOF business. Internet business is not different from other businesses, except that it is done online and most of the processes can be automated. That is the difference between an internet business and an offline business, or brick and mortar conventional businesses. Internet-based business is a business. It's not an investment scheme where you put in 100k and go and sleep and expect 200k, 300k, 500k in return the next month. No, these are businesses that you'll be active put in the work and see it bringing in returns. What makes it amazing and interesting is the automation that comes with these business models on the internet. So you see, as I having more freedom. I talked about freedom in the last slide. This automation processes makes it possible for you to have freedom and have the time to do other things. So when you automate these businesses on the internet, you can go do other things. You can have the freedom. You can travel. While you're traveling, you can still make money because your businesses are online. They are running. They are automated. They are running on full automation. You can be sleeping and wake up to a payday. Okay, so this is how these businesses work. Internet business doesn't tolerate lazy people. Of course, it doesn't tolerate lazy people. There is nowhere laziness you have ever seen a lazy man making money. Laziness is not, for me, laziness is a sin. So the internet is not for you to come you think it will vomit money for you. No, you automate processes, learn the skills, and you make the money. So you should stop believing in all these lies by sweet mouth salespeople that you can make money from the industry without putting in any work. No, you can't make money without putting in the work. It's just like other businesses, you will need to put in the work, but the good thing is, you will be putting in some level of work guaranteed to give you great results. So this type of businesses can give you great results. You see a return on investment of about 1,500%, return on investment of about 2,000%, a return on investment of 1,200%, a return on investment of about 800%. So these are the kind of ROI that you'll be seeing in this business models, gentlemen. So we have come to the end of the introductory aspect of this presentation. So the next 7 videos will highlight each of these online business models step by step, so that you have a background information of how these business models work and see how you can start any of the businesses that you choose. Thank you for your rapt attention, and I will see you in the rest of the videos.